here. Let's hope they get away cleanly. Let's hope that this is an exciting race in the women's K1 500 meters. They are under starters orders. Again, their starter seems to be holding them slightly longer than I would certainly like in that bucket, in that wind. But they're talking to them now, and hopefully they're going to get off any second now. And there we go, they're off, they're exploding out the start. Really good start, strong start from Siskos from Hungary in lane 8. Also over there in lane 5, Clark, the Australian, has taken an early lead. Deborah Kerr in lane 3 is up there with them. Also Romero from Mexico is doing an incredible job out the buckets. In the middle of the Australian and the Great Britain, we've got the Italian Rossetti, who is also trying to stay up with the leaders. But it is Alexandra Clark from Australia in the early lead in lane 5 in this women's K1 500 meters. Strong start, Jenny, from all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Alexandra Clark from Australia really showing her progress over the years, I guess, now leading out the 500 meters. So it'll be interesting to see the second half of the race. I think Chikos from Hungary in lane 8 will be a very strong finisher. She's a fantastic 1,000-meter paddler and also 5K and short course marathon. So as you can see, she is pulling up now as she goes through the final 200 meters. She looks like she wants to win this heat. We also have Deborah Kerr in contention, lane 3. And also Singapore, Stephanie Chan, who's an Olympian from Paris 2024, showing a great race here. So the top 4 places are coming very close together, Emma. Fifth place is to be at the moment Italy, Rossetti. However, we've got Slovakia quite close to her over in lane 1 also. So Chico seems to be making her move now. She's got a very slow, powerful stroke race. She's really pushing that nose of the boat forward as she comes into the final 100 meters, and she'll be looking to win this race. It looks like Deborah Kerr is having a great final part of this race. She's coming into second place over in lane 3, and it's going to be Chikos from Hungary in first, Deborah Kerr in third, followed by Australia fourth. I think fifth place Stephanie Chen, and who was close at the end there. I'll have to wait for confirmation, I think, of that one. I think Stephanie Chen could have actually been fourth there.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jenny. I think Chikos came through to the win. Deborah Kerr second, with the Australian Clark in third, and Chen possibly in fourth. But let's wait for confirmation. I think she had to work hard for that one, Chikos. A great delivery by Deborah Kerr. She had last weekend she was at a friend's wedding, a fellow paddler's wedding, so she didn't race in Szeged, but looking phenomenally strong off the start, and I'm really pleased to see her deliver a run like that. And that's an exciting, positive note for our British team. But a brilliant race by the Australian Clark, who led for most of it, just literally pipped by Chikos at the end, and Deborah Kerr just coming through to get second place. But what a close run. So Deborah Kerr in second, the Clark, the Australian, in third, Chen in fourth, and then the Italian Rossetti coming through for fifth. So super exciting in heat 4 of the women's 500 meters. We've got one heat left, which has got, wow, some big names, huge names in this final heat. Just waiting for confirmation of the heat 4 results, and there we are. Chikos in first for Hungary, Deborah Kerr second, fantastic, 1.79 behind the Hungarian Clark. In third from Australia, Singapore, Chen in fourth, Rossetti, Italy in fifth, and sixth place Slovakian. We'll have to wait to see whether they are one of the fastest losers.